So before we get to the next part, I'm going to show you how you can add text to the outside or the inside of any shape. I've created a A4 size canvas here, and I'm just going to add a triangle just to have a very special shape so that I can show you how you can add your text. The color of the triangle I changed to white, and what you need to do next is select your shape. You can do this by right-clicking on that shape layer, so you see these little moving little lines there, dotted lines, and that's what you need. Then on the right hand side you go to path, and then you choose the little circle thingy on the bottom. I have no idea what it's called. And next up you're going to choose the text tool, and I know it's a little bit hard to see. I tried to zoom in, but only my canvas would get bigger. So when you have a path selected and you go to the text tool, you have two different your cursor changes to two different how am I gonna call this looks. So for the inside it has a circle around it, and so if you just click to the inside of that triangle, your text is going to add to the inside. There you go. Just choosing if you want your text to be justified, or I don't know. To show you better, I'm going to color the triangle, because you can also change the corners. So right now the text is pretty close to the edge of that triangle, so when you click into the text you can then move that text layer and make it smaller by clicking on the outside of the squares. So that looks, I think, for my taste, much better than to have the text right at the edge. Next up, I have this half circle from Ali Edwards' whole kit. It is, and I scanned this in as well and then dropped it into Photoshop and just deleted, made it, or let's put it this way, I turned it into a PNG file, which means it has a transparent background. You don't need to do that, and you probably don't need Photoshop to work with different shapes. All you need to, when you do this in Word, is make sure that you that you type the text. You know, you can create a rectangular text box and just make sure that that your words are in line with the background image of the physical card. So I'm still working on that half circle here, and my plan was to add my journaling onto the scanned image here, print it out like I just did before on regular copy paper, add my physical half circle on top, and then run it through the printer again. Photoshop makes it easy to add text or journaling in the shape of your journal card or embellishment, whatever. You just need to make sure that your piece is selected, so that this little line, I will show you this in a little bit again, and then you just create a path. And when you have this path, you can go to the text tool, and then you just click into the area where you want to add your journal, and you will see that the cursor changes. And so that's how you can easily add text to any shape. Yeah, I'm creating another canvas in A4 size to add my half circle to, so I know where it's going to print. So in a little bit I'm going to flip the half circle over, because I don't like that the writing on the half circle is on the bottom and upside down. So I'm just flipping it. I think it's 180 degrees probably, hopefully. I'm not so good with numbers. So now you can see there is this line around my shape here, and then I'm going to go to path, get a new one, and get the text tool, click into the area where I want my text, and then I can also adjust, as you can see now, that the area where my journaling goes is narrower than the half circle, because it makes sense. I don't want to write from the right side, you know, the straight side of the half circle, all the way to the first curve of the half circle. Hope that makes sense. So I'm just narrowing the text area a little bit, and you need to do that while the text layer is active. And then I can start typing my journaling. Again, I'm using Typewriter Basics with an X. And it did take a little while to, you know, get my journaling so it's not on top of the writing or text that's already on the card. So you still have to play around. And this is also how you could do it in Word, just by creating, like I said earlier, creating a text box and then just making sure that your text is in the right spot. So next up, it's getting the physical card onto the printed part of the paper here. Just making sure that everything is in place, and then I'm adding the washi tape. In this case, I think I'm using 4 different spots to add my washi tape. I probably don't have to do that, but I just wanted to make sure. So I used this method also for one project in my December daily. I think it was day 7, and I used the long labels from Ali Edwards' December daily kit, and I scanned one in and used that as a reference because all the others had the same size, and just copied it in Word, added the text layer, and did the same thing, and then adhered the physical labels onto the copy paper version. And in Photoshop, of course, you just need to either delete the layer or just turn it off. And there you go, all done. Ta-da! Easy peasy printing on, I would say, any paper piece that you can imagine. I think it's so much fun. It adds so much versatility to your projects, and I hope you'll start printing more very soon. I hope to see you next time. Take care.